Following the announcement of a ceasefire agreement between Hamas and Israel, here's a recap of the key moments in the war. On October 7, 2023, at dawn, hundreds of Hamas fighters launched an unprecedented operation against Israel. The attack resulted in over 1,200 Israeli deaths and 251 hostages were taken to Gaza. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu vowed to eradicate Hamas. After a full siege and intense bombing of the Gaza Strip, Israel urged residents in the north of the enclave to evacuate southward, then launched a ground operation on October 27th. A week-long ceasefire began on November 24th. In exchange for 240 Palestinian prisoners held by Israel, 105 hostages were released. The truce allowed more humanitarian convoys to enter Gaza from Egypt, though the UN considered it insufficient. When hostilities resumed, Israeli tanks entered southern Gaza on December 4th. On February 29, 2024, 120 people were killed by Israeli gunfire during a humanitarian aid distribution in Gaza City. The humanitarian situation in Gaza continued to deteriorate. Iran, a supporter of Hamas, launched an unprecedented drone and missile strike on Israel on April 13th in retaliation for an Israeli airstrike on its consulate in Damascus on April 1st. On July 31st, an Israeli operation in Tehran killed Hamas political leader Ismail Haniyeh. Yahya Sinwar, who Israel considers the mastermind of the October 7th attack, succeeded him. On October 1st, Iran responded to the killings of Haniyeh and Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah by launching 200 missiles at Israel. On October 16th, Sinwar was also killed by Israeli soldiers in Gaza. On the night of October 13th, Israeli airstrikes in Deir al-Balah, central Gaza, caused a deadly fire in the courtyard of Al-Aqsa Hospital, where displaced Gazans were sheltered. Palestinians were burned alive in their sleep. The airstrikes killed 4 people and injured at least 25. After days of intense diplomatic negotiations in Doha, Israel and Hamas agreed on January 15, 2025, to a ceasefire and the release of hostages. At least 46,788 Palestinians, mostly civilians, have been killed in the war, according to the Gaza Health Ministry. This number is believed to be an underestimate, according to a recent study by the British medical journal The Lancet. Of the 94 Israeli hostages still held in Gaza, only 60 are thought to be alive. At least 393 Israeli soldiers have also been killed during the war in Gaza.